Well, it wouldn't be wrong to say that nobody expected this. In less than 2 days, we have witnessed the result of a great test match for Indians, of course, not for the Englishmen. A lot happened today because India batted, England batted, and then India again batted. Yes, you heard me right. India has won the third test match by 10 wickets. And to discuss all of it, I've of course been joined in with former cricketer and our cricket expert, Monty Panesar. Monty, firstly, welcome to the show. What are your first thoughts?
Well, firstly, I would like to comment on the pitch. It's been absolutely shocking. 2-day test match, and the first test match at Narendra Modi Stadium. We wanted to see at least 4 or 5 days, get the whole spectacle scene of this magical stadium, but it was the wicket. The wicket was a complete disaster, and I hope the next test match is a flat pitch, so we can really see good test match cricket. This is obviously great for Indian cricket. 1 in 2 days, they've won the lead, something to celebrate. But world cricket fans worldwide, they don't want to see 2-day test matches. So I hope the next test match is a flat one and we can see proper test match cricket.
Monty, I'm glad that you said that because a lot of things are around it. If you actually see, when we talk about Test cricket, the popularity is already here. Now, to make the popularity here, ICC, along with other boards, actually launched or invented, I would say, pink ball Test cricket. Now, if we see how pink ball is actually there in the market as of now, no pink ball Test match has gone to the fifth day yet, and it is becoming very difficult for all the teams to actually play that ball. Now, what I want to understand from you is, since we have played so 50 test matches, is it the right way to go forward, or we should be concentrating more on the red ball cricket and probably keep the popularity aside?
Well, I think every country should be trying to innovate the game, and I think ping pong Test cricket is good in Australia, works well in England. I think in India just needs to sort of find a way of playing that, and I think one aspect should be there should be flatter pitches. With the pink ball, I think the ball sort of spins a lot, especially when the wicket breaks up. So, if anything, if they're going to play pink ball Test cricket in India, they just got to make the pitches slightly more flatter because the ball just sort of turns and skids. It does a lot, and it's not the type of cricket fans like myself want to see in India when we're playing pink ball. It's fascinating to see what would the pitch do once it's in that last session. But I suppose that's cricket for you.
Moni, I'm glad that you're mentioning about pitch a little and you are giving that significance to pitch. What do you think? International Cricket Council, will they be deducting some points from India's tally because of the pitch that was offered in Narendra Modi Stadium at Ahmedabad?
Absolutely, it should be. They should deduct points, and they should be penalised for a 2-day test match.
All right, that was very, very straightforward. Monty, going forward, it's 2-1 already the series. Now, England is knocked out of the World Test Championship final. Now, it's only between India or Australia to play against New Zealand. What do you think? What will be the approach going forward? Because if we actually see, as of now, the mindset would be that let's rest for 3 days and probably then we will start preparing for it, or India will be all guns as they move into the fourth and the final test match.
Yeah, look, I think they have two types of pitches. There's a red soil, and then there's the clay soil. So the sort of black soil surface. So I hope they can produce a slightly different surface wicket, and it's really up to the BCCI. Do they just want to win matches in 2 or 3 days and that's it, or do they want to see slightly prolonged test match? I'm sure everyone talks about home advantage. If there was another team, against India on green surfaces, I'm sure the next test match probably be a green surface again. So expect another spinning track and expect 2 to 3 days test match over.
Monty, aren't we probably keeping BCCI in a lot of limelight? Because if we see, nothing against England Cricket Board, but if you see, whenever India travels to England, a similar pitch is given to them as well. If you see, no test match actually goes to the fifth day. all test matches are over, and then there is Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad, and all media houses actually write all good for Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad as how they are bowling. Now, if just because England team is not able to capitalize or get equipped with the conditions, we are actually blaming the pitch. Because I want to actually keep a point here. A game in Ahmedabad is happening after 6 years. So the pitch was new to India, the pitch was new to England. Now both teams had to get equipped with that pitch. India did, England failed.
Well, India got bowled out in the first innings for like under 200. If they adapted to the pitch, they should have got at least 200, 250. They didn't adapt to the pitch either. Neither did England, and the winner was the pitch. Wickets were falling, and 2-day test matches is not what fans around the world want to see.
Well, I completely understand your point that fans would not want to see that. And with this, let's move to the best tweets of the game. The first one is coming from Ronak Kapoor. He says, let's be clear, this is not a great pitch, but England could have done a lot more to play the conditions. They should have played an extra spinner. It's a bizarre. They have effectively told India with just one spinner, they are confident of playing in the 11. 1 out of 2. Now, don't you think after reading this tweet, we probably England would have seen it from the eye that let's play Jack Leach and Dom Best both?
Well, it's a difficult one because England, trained under the lights, and probably I reckon the India team gave them a pitch which was doing a bit on the sort of clay surfaces, so they can actually not play the second spinner, and then the Test match wicket's a red soil wicket. And then, Joe Root's probably looking at that wicket and thinking, actually, we should have played a second spinner. So, it's happened many times when I've travelled to India or Sri Lanka, and it's, happens everywhere. It's just a way of, getting advantage over the other team. But I'm sure, England have learnt their lesson, and they'll probably play a second spinner in the fourth Test match.
Monty, we are talking about pitch, and it's very important to talk about it because the next test match and followed by that 5 T20 internationals will be played at the same venue. Now, I really want to understand if this is what the pitch has to offer. Is it the right pitch to even play 6 international games at a trot?
Well, that's going to be a huge issue for the BCCI to consider, because if these are the pitches they're going to produce, then we're not going to get the entertaining cricket that fans have been blessed with the IPL in the UAE and various other sort of test matches India played in Australia. So I think everybody wants to see sort of entertaining but proper cricket, proper test match cricket. They want to see great white ball sort of performances from India and England. So in my view, I think that pitch needs to get flat very fast.
Well, absolutely. And with this, let's see the scorecard once. India needed just 49 runs to win. Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill were sent out to the middle. 9 extras were given by the Englishmen. Jack Leach and Joe Root, the captain, bowled. Just 7.4 overs is what India took to make 49 runs without losing a wicket, of course. Rohit Sharma 25 of 25, Shubman Gill 15 of 21. A lot of good takeaways and a lot of bad things also to take away. I will talk about good, Monty. What are the good takeaways for both England and India from this test match?
Well, Joe Root, when he retires, can say, I got a fifer in test match cricket. And I think that is something he did not expect when he first, picked up a bat and scored that 100. At Headingley, when he scored his first test match 100, he never thought he'll get a 5 wicket. That's a huge plus. I think Axar Patel's been very good. Smart bowler, smart cricketer. I think the way he sort of gets the batsman to set up against a non-turning ball, brilliant, skillful bowling. So I think overall, there's been some high skillful, spin that's great to watch.
Well, absolutely. It has been great to watch. And more importantly, Monty, it has been great talking to you because what an analysis comes from your end. What an insight comes from your end. So thank you so much for joining us. It's 2-1 series with 1 test match still to follow. Safe journey, Monty, because I know where you are going. I will not disclose it, so I know where you are going. See you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.